Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess every day. Trust that body, trust your intuition. Ooh, happy full moon eclipse. Look at this, Pisces. First card out from the Isis Oracle. Enter the chamber of healing. Healing in the divine chamber of the Lady Isis. Now, if you're familiar with feminine energy, dark and light, it holds the contrast, both sides of the spectrum, birth and death, creation and destruction. When you enter the chamber, you're consciously choosing to sacrifice the humanness that no longer serves you in the paradigm and the illusion that you've been living in. You're going to be asked to sacrifice a part of you so that the painful repeating cycles that you're experiencing no longer come up. Some of you are experiencing a revisit of patterns you faced in April. Some of you will step through and allow the sacrifice of what you once knew to bring you down to your knees into an area of the unknown, to an element of darkness where you're unsure of what's to come, unsure if you are in the right place, unsure of what's true and what you can trust. If you are experiencing that chaos, that means you are in the right place and you are healing. Allow the darkness to take you. It knows what to do. And when you're ready to emerge from the chamber, you'll enter a new light, new paradigm. You'll see more, feel more, experience more. Truth and clarity will be the gift that you're given. Foresight, inner knowing, stronger callings and pulls, intuitive nudges. It doesn't mean that there will be more butterflies, but it does mean that in the moments of light and gratitude, you will have deeper appreciation and fulfillment of simple pleasures because you will have allowed yourself to touch the deepest, darkest depths of pain and destruction. If you are one of the people that asked, how can I turn my psychic abilities on? You have to go into the chamber. You can't suppress the pain. You can't ignore the things that hurt. You have to feel it in its entirety. Because only through feeling it in its entirety will you be experiencing and feeling truth in its entirety. And the deeper the pain, the higher and more vibrant the joy on the other side. Oh my goodness, Pisces. Talismans of potency, charging sacred objects of power. As you move through this death and rebirth period, if you choose to move through the chamber of healing and allow the old parts of you to die, sacrificing the humanness and the parts that you once considered truth, knowing, and fact, as you relinquish the control of that illusion and step into this new unknown, you will find peace and familiarity and groundedness through your sacred rituals and practices, earthing, grounding, yoga, time in nature, meditation, leaning into your crystals, leaning into your herbs, leaning into your cards. All of these serve a great purpose as physical reminders of the element that's already inside you. The charge that the crystal holds has always been inside you. The message that the cards hold have always been inside you. And the magic that you see when you exit the chamber and see the awe and the wonder and the beauty that words don't do justice, that's also always been inside you. Find your power in whatever anchoring devices you need, with the remembrance that they are tools, sacred, just like you. I need one more. Look at this, both of them, life. From the chamber of healing, the darkness, the womb, death, destruction, to life. Key of life, spinning the Ankh. The Ankh is both feminine and masculine energy. It's the light and the dark. It's the polarities of sun and moon. Divine creation, divine destruction, divine nurture, and mother of life. Nourishment of the golden grain mother. Another Ankh. 2 Ankhs. Pisces, you might want to Google Ankh. You might want to invest in an Ankh as a sacred object for reminding you of the power within and the truth in duality and contrast in the reality that we live in. You're being prepared for something greater. You're also being asked to shed the layer of skin that's killing you. The skin that you're in is no longer serving. It's served and the purpose is done. You're being called to release it so that you can step into the new version. Okay. Are you with me? I know that got really, I know. Pisces, can you hit that like button if you're ready for the death and rebirth? Insights on the chamber of healing for Pisces. Six of Pentacles. One is blindfolded, one has eyes open. Standing on 5, and she's only going to give 1 out. Pisces, your trust in this process is being reflected back to you. Do you trust that you'll receive? Do you trust that this chamber of healing and the darkness being taken to your knees, allowing the rubble to fall, sacrificing what you once thought was true, knowing that you have to step into the unknown right now and be brave? Do you trust? Or are you lacking trust? That's literally going to be different for everybody. Ooh, baby. 2 6s. Progress forward, kid. Because if and when you do trust, that is when you receive the nectar of the gods, the eternal elixir of life, limitlessness, oneness, all-knowing. That is your victory march. Will you be brave enough to move through the chamber knowing that you'll feel madness in it? Can you trust the chaos with the knowing that the chaos will bring you out into the light and balance once again? Charging sacred objects of power. In this full moon, if you feel called to take your crystals, your cards, your ankh, your altar, your goddess statues, whatever it is that's important to you, if you feel called to charge them under the light of the full moon, you're being invited to do that. 3 of Cups. Did I just say butterfly? There's ascension into ascension into celebrating within, ascension into celebrating with the divine, your mind, body, soul, spirit, being on the same page, and then crossing paths with others who are also celebrating in unison. It's so within and so without, right? It's that the tree of life, as much as it grows on the outside, it's also growing underneath. As much as it grows on the outside, it's also growing underneath. How much can you grow underneath? How deep can you go? How deep can you allow the pain to clear out, wipe away, and erase the old knowing, the old shifts, the old programming and coding, so that you can ascend into this transformed, liberated purity of intuitive celebration, intuitive acknowledgement, sisterhood, brotherhood, through the death. Charge yourself with the power. King of Cups and death. Look at the King of Cups head. There is no head. It's just a crescent moon in this dark, dismal land. The key of life is your inner knowing, your inner truth. If you look around and there is no light, it's because you are the light. That is an overwhelming responsibility and privilege. How you wield that power will determine what comes next in this next portion of your rebirth. Confirming again, did we not talk about shedding that layer of skin like a snake, Ma? Card number 13 is death. The angel of death wrapped in a snake, holding a skull, protected by the orb of life, growing from earth soil. Pisces, they're asking you, will you let yourself? Will you let yourself? Through this death and rebirth, your crown chakra and third eye chakra are clearer, because what it is that you are sacrificing and letting go, whether it's a person who has betrayed you, whether it is a community that no longer supports you, whether it is a mindset or a pattern of self-sabotage, by releasing this freely, you are literally clearing the lens of your third eye. You are clearing the funnel of connection to source. And through that death and rebirth, you will see everything clearer and wider. This will bring you into a stability that you have not yet experienced. The stability will be from you and your higher power, the universe, God, the divine. That will also require others who approach you to move in the same frequency. And those who don't, their discord will be felt in your orb and aura. Trust, this is what we've been training for. And look at the light and the dark. It's like flipped. The rebirth is here, but the dark is your free will. The death is here, and the light is your free will. It's always balanced. It will always be balanced. But when we resist it, you will feel that discord inside of you. That discord is your body telling you you are resisting. It's your ego trying to keep you familiar, because familiarity is safety in the eyes of the ego, even if it's toxic. Your ego is not your intuition. And your ego will try to convince you that it's your intuition. And your ego will try to convince you that the signs you're seeing are affirming the old paradigm that your soul is trying to escape. But your spirit is stronger. Will you surrender and let your spirit take you in to take you out, to bring you forward. Mother of life, nourishment of the golden grain mother. Gold again, conduit of light, a conductor of electricity. From the darkness into the light. What do you have to sacrifice as we approach the end of this eclipse season? What was revealed to you that you are resisting? Let it go. Ten of Swords to Nine of Cups. It will always be balanced. You don't have to live with the swords. Will you allow yourself to transform like the butterfly in the cocoon and endure the grueling death that comes from it so that you can emerge in your oneness? But the path is in. It has always been in, and it will never be outside of you. The only path towards this emotional fulfillment, towards your truth, harmony, contentment, rebirth, new alignment, ascension, higher vibration, aligned lovers, aligned tribe, aligned work. The only way in is through the chamber, is through the dark. You have to let an old version of you die. And if you do, you will be nourished. Golden grain mother. No coincidence there. Nine of Cups is a Pisces card. Oh, Pisces, this is an intense foofy woofy. Lovers at the bottom of the deck, especially if you got word this week around betrayals, confirmation of lies, confirmation of alternative lives being lived. And if it's not romantic partnerships, contracts, corrupt work environments, Queen of Swords underneath that. Ooh, and Justice underneath that. Trust what you are seeing. You hold the truth in your left hand, Pisces, the feminine side, and it's uncomfortable, but the truth will destroy in order to rebirth. You are pure here, and this is how justice is restored. Will you let it? Take a big deep breath in with me, oh my God, and release. Okay, this is not our ordinary manifestation. Will he come in? Will the money come in? Tarot reading today, I know. If you're still here, thank you for being here with me. Are you ready for this newness? Okay. Look at this. All three dark, all three light. Okay. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective. What insights on death and rebirth does the High Priestess Collective need? The moon, on the weekend of the full moon, go into the dark, Pisces. Ooh! The truth has already been revealed in your body, in your knowing. If you move forward with what you know and allow the dark to lead you to this next passing, you will forever hold the sword of truth. You will forever trust your inner knowing. You will forever know, I've seen this pattern before. This is a rerun. Different body, different place, different group. I've seen this before. I know how to move now. I have the playbook now. I've already seen this. And I'm not afraid anymore because my doubt has been demolished. So I know what to do. I know how to wield this power. And I know how to move through what I don't know. I know how to navigate chaos and darkness because my insides will always guide me. Where's the boundary that needs to be set? Who is it that you have to completely let go of? Where's the access that needs to be adjusted? What's the truth that needs to be spoken? What's the request that needs to be made? What has to die so that you can move forward, so that your intuition can shine brighter, clearer? They want us to heal so that the lens that's over the third eye is also cleansed. The more we release, the clearer that lens is. There's no other way. There's no amount of bananas and sage and crystals and chanting that you can do if you're not also facing the deep darks, the deep wounds, ancestral, generational. You will forever hold them while chanting, while buying crystals, while meditating. It's through the facing, the sitting, and the feeling of the pain, and then releasing, that those gifts can come online. There is no other way. Through the illusion is a gift. One more. Ooh, Pisces, look where that landed. Eight of Swords. Ooh, Pisces, what did we just say? This is the illusion. This is what needs healing. This is the doubt. This is the fear. This card is like, this is the only way I can think. This is the only way, this is what I believe because it's all I know and that's what's in front of me. And it's like, that's not what's in front of you. You're blindfolded. Take off the blindfold. See what's beneath it. The gift, the golden grain mother, the rebirth. Where you once doubted your inner knowing, you're being asked to face that with yourself. It's no one else's fault. Will you face the truth that you held you back and then release it so that this gift can come online? And walk away from the motherfuckers who are lying to you. I don't give a shit about them, to be honest with you, Pisces. I got them too. We're all doing this week, last week. It's the time. Walk away from everyone and anything that is eclipsing your third eye, because your third eye is your gift. It's also your responsibility. And you already know. And if you already have, this is spirit being like, you did the hard thing. Good job. More is coming for you now. Light is coming for you now. Gold is coming for you now. You're allowed to trust you, Pisces. 8-8 is prosperity. 7-7 is alignment. And the bottom of the deck is the devil. So there's a choice to stay in the paradigm of illusion and fear and doubt, or choosing the destruction for a greater rebirth. After the tower falls comes the star, and the star is paradise and fulfillment. Pisces, can you hit that like button if you know what I'm talking about? Potential outcomes in the light. Potential outcomes in the light. The 10 of Swords into light. You got 10 of Swords twice. 2 10s is 20, and 20 is judgment. We are facing judgment. Justice on the table. We are facing judgment. Who will you be? Look at these butterflies. Butterflies on the Nine of Cups, crows on the Ten of Swords. From the death and rebirth into the gold, into the light. Who will you be? Rainbows only come after storms, right? But if we don't look towards, if we don't look up at that storm, if we don't look through the storm, we're not going to see that rainbow. But it's there for you, whether you choose to or not. And that is victory and success. Champion energy, Chariot associated with the moon. Trusting your intuition and embracing both the darkness and the light, the shadow. Shadow isn't bad. It just hasn't been looked at. You have the potential to move into an integrated period of ownership of your sovereignty and truth. Yeah, and that's your liberation. That's your freedom. 2 4s, master number 4, 4s, master healer. Only you can give this to yourself. Which is a beautiful thing. That means no one can take it either. All right, Pisces. Bottom of the deck is King of Wands with the ego behind him, fear behind him, the mind behind him. You hold the torch, Pisces. You hold the torch. You hold the torch. Doesn't that give Bowser energy from Mario Brothers? Sorry to bring my human back in here. You hold the torch. Will you defeat Bowser? Okay. Anything else for Pisces? Insights, advice, what's to come after this rebirth period? Thank you for being here, Pisces, if you're still here. Queen of Cups, that's you choosing your cup, babe. And we're back to self-care. My emotions are my currency. My intuition is my gift. Love is my birthright. Love is what I emit. Love is what I radiate. I am a psychic queen. I trust myself. Ooh. Because I have everything in my power to create and destroy the reality around me. Ooh, Pisces. The more you allow to go, the more you can manifest in the new. High vibrational energy, Gemini, Virgo. You were built for it. Doesn't make it fun, but you were built for this. And that is a whole new world. Whoa, dude. The 2 kings we have on the table, King of Cups, King of Wands. The 2 kings concluding, King of Cups, King of Wands. I think this is your face-off with yourself, entering in the new portal, the new paradigm, the new world, the new consciousness. But you have to strip down and leave everything behind you. 2 10s is a 20. This is your judgment call. Will you stay fixed and stuck, or will you move through? Trusting your masculine energy will protect you, and trusting your feminine energy will destroy and recreate you. What will you choose? 10 of Swords 3 times. I think the message is clear today. Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I know this is different. You hit that like button if you're still here with me. Pisces, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. You are the archer. Zoom out. See it all. Then take aim and fire. Full moons are a time of releasing. Will you let the old go so that you can receive this new? Oh, yes. Don't let pride get in your way. Second full moon in Leo. His pride is behind him. You can do this on your own. One more. Thank you, Spirit. Whoa. Fiery climax approaches. I know that's right. Full moon in Aries. Let it burn, Pisces. 2 fire. Ooh, all 3 fires are out. All 3 fires are out. What will you sacrifice through fire to begin anew? You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Cancer, the moon, Cancer, Chariot, Cancer, success. This is how you love you. Will you trust the divine feminine in you to bring you down to recreate? Bottom of the deck, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Cap. Cap. Okay, Pisces. This was an intense one. Thank you for letting me. Hold my hands, please. Take a big deep breath in. Hold it. Feel the power of universal life force energy in your chest. I'm sending you Reiki love and healing. Release. Do it again. Breathe in. Hold it. And on this release, commit to releasing the old. Release. Pisces, I love you. There's a few spots left for the full moon ceremony tonight. If you're ready to release and sacrifice your fire. If you're in Philly tomorrow, click on the second link below. I'm going to be working a tarot event with a fellow high priestess who is a business owner in Germantown, Philadelphia. I can't wait to see you all there. I can't wait to celebrate with high priestesses on the day of the lunar eclipse.